Hey y'all. Hello, what's going on? I gotta get me another water. How y'all doing? Today is Monday, January 12th. Wow, January. 10:45 a.m. in the morning. Hope you guys slept well. What's up? Anyway, remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, is when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright. What's the message here, Spirit? What's the message for the collective? Lotion on my hands. Okay, what we got? Oh, we got the Nine of Swords. Alright. Somebody could be having nightmares or somebody's in regret. Okay? Either way, nightmares about something that they did that they try to keep hidden. We got a Queen of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be, having nightmares, feeling their consciousness eating them up, right? They can't sleep. They're in regret about something. They see an Ace of Pentacles being handed to someone. Who they watching? They're watching something being granted to someone. They see it going somewhere. Where's it going? What are they watching? And they regret now what they did, right? Maybe they was expecting that Ace of Pentacles to come towards them. But they looking at it, it's as if somebody put in a lot of work and did a lot of things that they're not very proud of to get this to go their way. Yeah, but I feel like somebody's watching something go to somebody else. Oh shit. To the Queen of Pentacles. Oh shit. Yeah, they watching it go to the Queen of Pentacles. Because they earned it in a different way. Oh, see, somebody thought that they could use their physical gifts, so to speak, to get things to go their way, or something about their energy, right? Like very influential, manipulative kind of energy. And with this Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who's very humble, right? They're very humble. They share what they have. They last. You know what I mean? Which is why, they maintain stability, is because the universe gives them back what they give out. This is somebody that will share what they have, right? They invest in what they invest in. They do it with integrity, right? They don't do it in order to receive something back. They do it because it's their human nature. It's a humanity thing. So somebody's watching something being given to this Queen of Pentacles because it's only fucking fair, Spirit said. Because it's only fair. Wow, look at the devil. Somebody may have had to endure a lot of challenges, adversity, deception. Somebody could have had to deal with, and this Queen of Wands may have played a part in that too, with this Nine of Swords that she don't tell nobody about, that she ain't sleeping at night because she's being haunted by all the shit that she done did to try to get this Ace of Pentacles. You hear me? This blessing, whatever it is. But listen, the Fool came out in reverse. Oh, look at that, the Ten of Cups. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody knows that there was this struggle here. It's a struggle to take a leap of faith. But I feel like you guys are taking some kind of leap of faith. It may have been hard to do, whatever that is, because it's definitely having, trust issues, not being able to see where things are gonna go, feeling safe, right? Feeling like if you let something go, if you just leave something behind, right, that the universe is gonna take care of you. I feel like this is something you're probably not expecting. And then you have the Ten of Cups here, that this is going to be emotional reciprocation. You got the Wheel of Fortune behind it. You know, things going in your favor, right? Finally, it's your turn to, you know, to get back what you have given out. I heard immensely. A lot of energy. There's a lot coming towards you that's going to... I'm hearing, you see me, I'm hearing saying, yeah, right? You know, like, you're going to understand that it's all, it's what you, you gave, this is what you gave to others. And you may be overwhelmed. You may not feel like you give to others as much as you do. You hear me? You may see it as a small thing, but some other people that are on the receiving end may see it as something that's a huge blessing, right? Listen, you may think it was just a small thing, but there's some people that feel like that's, you know, that's exactly what they needed to complete something, right? What they needed to know, needed to learn, needed to build, right? Or you are somebody that, you know, you embody that. Somebody may want to offer you a cup, an extension of their, you know, family, friends, their environment, their community. Let's take the high resonance. You may have been alone, single, hermit, isolated for some time, and that's the other piece with the struggle and with going, you know, taking a leap of faith, right? You had to clear out those old ways of thinking, behavior, the old way of living, so to speak. What's the spirit? Ten of Pentacles. Somebody sees you done. You're finally. Somebody see. I'm hearing. What's that? Rebecca and her mother-in-law. Boaz. Damn it. It's like you're going to, your Boaz, and maybe this, somebody could literally own a vineyard, all right, or some kind of garden, some kind of land, some kind of property, okay, Ooh, child, what's this? Look at this. The 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. And then you got the 10. The 8 and 2 is 10. So this could be work related. This could be this could be like someone offering you a job. Okay? Offering you some kind of opportunity. That I feel like this Queen of Wands was hoping that you were never able to get to. It's as if somebody tried to sabotage it for you so that they can have it. But see, it's not just about just having it. It's something that's already written in your life, into your life. You know what I mean? It's as if somebody kept trying to get you to detour. But at the end of the day, we already know you're going to get where you're going. Yeah. Somebody felt like their charm and their energy and that would have an effect. This is somebody from your past. This could be a sister, I'm hearing. This could be an older sister. Or you could be the older sister. It doesn't make... They watch you. Yeah, somebody did a lot to try to, to keep you from, to keep this legacy, this 10 of Pentacles, this 10 of Cups energy from you. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. There's this Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is literally watching something being handed to another person. Listen, because you love yourself. Somebody may want to come in and try to apologize or try to mend a relationship with you because they see that you have this victory. Even if you don't see it yet, collective, somebody else does. Somebody else, there could be something that's going on behind the scenes that you don't even fucking know about. You hear me? You hear me? That's why that's how come this is gonna be that much sweeter. That's what Spirit said. That's why it's gonna be that much sweeter. Ooh, look at that, the tower. Lord have mercy. Spirit said that's why it's going to be that much sweeter. And the fact that you didn't, because, come on, Spirit. You didn't even know this was going on behind the scenes. But let me tell you something you did know. You did recognize the spirit on these people. That's why you don't fuck with them. Whether you knew what they was doing or not. Your intuition that the universe has brought you. Oh my God, hold on, guys. Hey, yeah. So, I don't even know where I was at. Let's just keep going. Yeah, so this could be somebody that don't know or feel like you don't know what they've done, but see, they know that they've done some things that they really did. They put a lot of swords in your back. They betrayed you in a lot of ways. There was a lot of lies, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of backstabbing, a lot, of ways to. But see, that's their problem. See, they put all those swords in your back instead of waiting, and just doing what they need to do for their own salvation. You know what I mean? Instead of watching somebody else's plate, what's being put on somebody else's plate, they should have been, trying to get their own self some business. This is what Spirit's saying. But see, this gives me jealous energy. When somebody, doesn't want to see another person strive or receive abundance, happiness, peace, stability, family, and love, you know what I'm saying? And okay, along with a little bit of finances, when you miss your own blessings when you're trying to stop somebody else's plate, you know what I'm saying? Trying to knock something off somebody else's fucking plate that's being put on somebody else's plate. You're trying to influence. Look, the sun's coming out. I'm telling you. Yeah, somebody regrets doing that because now they see that it's coming towards you anyway because you didn't complain, you didn't try to fight, you didn't try to argue, you accepted the cards that you had been dealt, you understand? And you built from there. But in the meantime, you also got to see other people's actions, how they really fucking feel about you, what they will do for that what people do for money, for the image, to look as if they have, established or acquired or reached some kind of piece of the pie, or, you know what I'm saying? It's really amazing. It's really amazing. You didn't have to see what they did. You saw them in their actions. You saw them, you recognized their energy just from your own intuition. You didn't have to see what they did, but you're about to because the sun coming out. Look, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. This could look an Emperor. Wow. Emperor, the Queen of Wands. Child, listen. This could be an ex of yours. Alright? This could have been somebody that you were married to. Somebody could have been behind a lot of arguments. There could have been somebody that was a third party, this Queen of Wands, in your relationship to this King of Pentacles, because you are the Queen of Pentacles. Alright? This is somebody that was established as well. This is who they thought was going to bring you the Ten of Pentacles, was going to be the King of Pentacles. They didn't even give you, any kind of thought that maybe you could make your own. Somebody thought that you were going to get this Ten of Pentacles only by having this King of Pentacles. You understand? But the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. The Emperor. This controlling energy. This somebody that has not learned any kind of life lessons. They only know one way. my way. Somebody could be losing a lot of investments. This King of Pentacles could also be in regret for dealing with this Queen of Wands. This Emperor here is looking at this energy. It's like they got the somebody is looking at. Damn, you could have an Emperor trying to come in and apologize to you too. Who is, yeah. But this is, they look the part. They look like they may got their shit together, but they really don't. Not behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, I heard Spirit say, without you, they can't even get to the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh-wee. Without you, because you were the other half. You were the blessing. And something's coming to you anyway, and somebody's seeing you become the Nine of Pentacles by yourself. Somebody tried to persuade somebody not to offer you something as well. That's what Spirit said. They did, yeah. Somebody knew they should have followed their heart. They should have listened to they shouldn't have listened to this Queen of Wands, but see, this Queen of Wands was using manipulation, sexuality, and whatever else they like to play in to influence people. See, yeah, somebody was working with somebody's weakness. Man, listen. Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords. I see somebody spying, trying to figure out what's going on, but then there's some wands coming, so something's coming. Something's coming towards somebody. I keep hearing, you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it. That's what I heard. That was somebody's going looking for trouble, they about to find it. They about to find it. That's what I'm hearing. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit intervened in their spirit because somebody was working with the ops, and somebody was trying to climb over the back, come through the back door and not through the gate. Come on now. In order to, So somebody was manipulating and working behind the scenes with this Queen of Wands, and still thought they was gonna be able to sit at the table with you and build with you while they had. Man, listen. Don't nobody want to be the other woman. Don't nobody want to be the other woman. I don't give a shit what you say. I don't give a shit how crafty and how open or wide open you think you got somebody. Ain't nobody trying to be the second best, baby. Even the bottom B thinks they should be treated as number one. You hear me? What you say? Listen, look at that. Look at that. Competition. Ooh. Yeah, somebody was very immature. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Wands. This is somebody that put you in competition with a lot of fucking people. Yeah, they did. They had you fighting. Listen, I'm telling you, look at this, Sun the Magician. Somebody put you in a lot of competition, you know, for their what? See, that's what happens when we think the 3D is gonna make a difference. It's not. You can get with the man that got everything on your list, and you get with that person, and if your ass ain't healed, you ain't gonna know what to fucking do with them. Do you hear me? And just because they got it don't mean they healed or they're healthy. You understand? Anybody can win the lottery, get lucky, get a case or something, win a case, you know, from some kind of trauma or something. You know what I mean? And become and possess all those things that you may find in your checklist. But I promise you, man, listen, this is what happens when we align ourselves with people that are not, well, they're in alignment with us when we meet them. Everybody's equal. That's how they get in the door. But when you start to grow and you start to realize you learned all you needed to learn, you realize that this ain't the first time you have sacrificed yourself. This ain't the first time that you settled for somebody you know wasn't fucking good enough for you. This ain't the first time that you allowed yourself to be, utilized trying to save somebody because trying to see other people's potential. This ain't the first time. And there was somebody in your life that you kept giving a fucking chance after chance, and they was tearing you a new a-hole. They were literally they were lying to recharacterize you. This is somebody that was jealous of you, because you remember I said this is somebody that thought they look for people that need what they have. You didn't need what this person had because you're the Queen of Pentacles. You were their fucking equal. You were the one that they would have got the Ten of Pentacles with. You hear me? You don't need this person. You know how to generate your own fucking income. You're not lazy. You're not a bum. You're smart. You make wise investments. This is somebody that tried to control the situation, so now they're in the King of Pentacles energy. They're losing. They tried to replace you with this Queen of Wands because they wanted everything to look like the picture. A sexy woman, right? Money, cars, all that good shit. But that sexy woman ain't got no money. She ain't got no pentacles. She ain't got no skills. Outside of, let's not talk about it. Listen. Yeah. Four swords in the reverse, yeah. Yep, you had to overcome that. That had to be put. There's something ain't right here. Something is not right in the water. The Kool-Aid is not sweet enough. No, the Kool-Aid is better. There's no sugar at all in the Kool-Aid. They don't make the Kool-Aid like you used to make the Kool-Aid. I'm telling you, somebody, that red Kool-Aid with the sugar, they don't make it like you. They don't make it. Somebody don't cook like you cook. I'm telling you. Yeah. Somebody really, they played themselves by trying to tear you down, and you were their fucking partner, man. Man, listen. Somebody look like a damn fool. Yeah, somebody look like a damn fool. Somebody, could be losing their legacy. They family, what was a blessing, child. Somebody look like a damn fool. They tried to create a whole lot of illusions. Somebody could have even withheld some kind of finances or portions or something from somebody to make somebody beg. Wow, somebody wanted somebody to beg. The Empress in the fucking reverse. Wow. Like, if this was your baby mama, somebody wanted somebody to beg. Yes, they did. Look, High Priestess, my nigga. Damn, this could be a baby daddy, baby mama. Somebody wanted somebody to beg for their assistance. That to make it look like that they needed them, because that's the narrative they've been floating out here. That's some shit that's floating in the water. That you were not able to create stability for yourself, that you needed their help, that you needed anybody's help, but you just couldn't do it by yourself. That's why we didn't fuck with you, because you really don't know, you can't even survive by yourself. You need help all the time. You're always begging, that's what I'm hearing. Wow. And you could be somebody's child's mother. So they should know you better than anybody, right? You're not loving, you're not caring, you're very lustful. You sleep around. I hear it. Yeah, you weren't. Somebody could have said that they took your kids from you. They had to take your kids from you because you were an unfit mother. Damn. Ooh. And with this energy here, this is like you looking at this person like, damn, why the fuck you keep hurting me? This is like wondering why somebody, you ever see, okay, how do I put this? You ever, let's say a child that maybe has disabilities, autism or something like that. No, I don't know a lot about, so please just understand. But they're very strong, right? And they could hurt you, right? If they're afraid of something, they don't know you, whatever the fuck it is. It's almost as if you stayed in a place where somebody kept abusing you. Do you hear me? Somebody kept abusing you, and you were still trying to love them. You couldn't understand. It's almost as if you were trying to love your abuser. You were trying, what they call that? What do they call it? Y'all know I got a card for that. Dunning-Kruger's effect. Dunning-Kruger's, yeah. When you feel sorry, when you have empathy for your abuser. Yeah, that's what this is. And you know you're bruised, you're bandaged, you're hurting, you know what I'm saying? But you still stayed around. That's what I'm trying to say. You still stayed around. Oop, Tower. There's a tower here. Look, there's a tower here. All you offered was all of who you were. Your nurturing, loving, caring energy. Tower. You let the tower fall. Spirit said you had to let it fall. I'm hearing the only way it was going to balance itself out is if you was, because you know I feel like when my hands are trying to go together, you know how when you try to put a battery together, both hands in it, and you can feel it pulling or pushing away. That's how this feels to me right now. It's like it's being pushed away. It's because you guys were polar opposites. It was as if somebody was battling you for head position when they should have been sharing the spotlight with you. Y'all should have been working together. Somebody that wanted to look like you needed them in order to thrive. Because that spiritually, that's all they know. I don't know how to fuck why, but that's all they know. That's all they know. You were a threat. They tried to tear you down. They never met anybody that could, outshine them, which was never supposed to be. You guys were supposed to shine together. Somebody felt like you outshone them. And then they had the Jezebel in their ear, right? Because this is the freak. This is the one that will kiss up to their ego. This is the one that be telling how fine they are, what a good person you are, and how, because you're not out here cheerleading for their ass, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, y'all, that's your equal. Why should you be cheering him on? Let's cheer us on. Let us do this shit together. But no, somebody's used to having the Jezebel, the ones that'll do splits for them, that'll stand on their pinky toes backwards, you know, that kind of stuff, that will cook and clean for them and be submissive to them because they have the coins, right? Come on here, man. Listen, that's what they thought. That's what they thought it was supposed to be. That, I'm telling you, that's what they thought it was supposed to be. Listen, that's what they thought. The tower. That's what they thought it was supposed to be, collective. Listen, you had to move away. Yeah, because see, if this was a marriage, or if this was your twin flame, this was your person you were supposed to build with, somebody was still dealing with trauma. You had to let go. You had to move on. You had to take off whatever somebody really did you dirty out here. Listen, justice. Yes, tower and justice, yeah. You going away, you being led away, you could have had a child that you had to take with you. Alright, take it how it resonates, or more than one. But there's definitely a child in here. Your spirit guides guided you away from this situation. This is all tumbling down in somebody's life. Yeah. Yep. So they thought they was gonna build that house with the way they wanted it to look, right? Not what they needed to build a house, but they wanted it to look like what they wanted it to look like without the proper ingredients. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said it was not sanctioned. Ooh. And the fact that somebody thought they was taking something from you, that's another reason the tower was coming. Because I feel like you let go, collective. I really do. I feel like you went on about your business and you did what you had to do. It was hard for you to, and I told you this came out in the struggle. It was hard for you to make that decision to do this for yourself, to lead, to take that leap, right? Hell yeah. Especially when, and somebody felt like they took it from you, that they intervened, that they took what was supposed to be your Ten of Pentacles. That's what they think. Somebody don't even realize this minute they sat in your chair, that King of Pentacles chair flipped. Ooh. The chair flipped, baby, baby. As soon as somebody sat in your chair, that King of Pentacles chair flipped. Thank you. Oh, and somebody found out that they bound themselves to the devil. That's what they did. Yes, sir. Just the judgment. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Listen, when you walked away, that's what judgment was called. Yes. 8 of Cups. Yes, somebody was trying to drain the shit out of you. Gave all you could give. You damn near gave up on loving yourself for this person. Because you stayed around with their insults and abuse and verbal abuse and lies and manipulation. And, they were targeting you. Trying to make, trying to like, what do you call it? Grooming. To be some kind of punching bag, right? To accept them in their fucking toxic ass behaviors. And worship them like they're the breadwinner. God is the man. God was trying to give somebody something good, but because you were shining too bright. They ain't used to it. They weren't used to it. They weren't used to it. They were used to people throwing themselves at them and trying their best to get them to stay. And they would give little. And when they would give something decent, I promise you, there was a price to pay. They was gonna cuss you out. Yeah, man, this somebody drink a lot. They drink, they get drunk, and they really get belligerent. Yeah. But anyway, what else? Oh yeah, wait for that. Let me see. Let's do this. Twin flame. Twin flame, true or false? Twin flame. Alright, I can't get caught up. There we go. Breakup talk. Let's get a couple of these for the collective spirit. Yep, soon as that Queen of Wands sat in your chair, thought she was taking your position, that she was going to possess all those blessings that she saw. Listen, this is somebody that also thought that everything that you had, that you got it from this King of Pentacles. That's kind of like, you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this, right? They thought it came from the King of Pentacles. Somebody didn't realize that you were your own blessings, that you was already a 9 of Pentacles. That's because this King of Pentacles in reverse tried to make you look like somebody that didn't know how to take care of themselves, nigga. What? That you needed somebody. You hear me? Biological clock. Somebody's toxic. You're allowed to want what you want, and the pressure is real, but don't settle for the wrong person just because of timing. See, you... If you had children with this person, I feel like you settle with this person because of tradition, values, that two-parent family, but this person was toxic. So that was another reason you may have stayed in the situation, is because you had children with this person, or you made investments, or maybe even a marriage. Maybe you're a little older, you didn't feel like you wanted to try anything else anymore. Maybe this was you settled for this in some way, shape, or form. You found a reason to settle with this person. You could not understand why this person was treating you the way they was. Listen, because you thought it was your fucking best friend. You thought this person was your best friend, but you realized this person had trust issues. They didn't even trust themselves, right? Something long distance could be. Some of you guys could be at a distance from your partner right now. Yeah, there's a lot of trust issues here. There's always been trust issues. And then if you're a long distance, yeah, look, we got securely attached. Yeah, if y'all are long distance, that means needs are not getting met, right? Emotionally distant because you don't trust. You can't be vulnerable because you're scared somebody gonna hurt your feelings. They're gonna use it against you, right? Ain't nothing worse than investing in someone only to have them fucking turn on you. That shit's like devastating, man. It's like dropping some bricks on a nigga, man. Woo, I felt that way. Hell yeah, I did. It's like you really, try to please this person. You make this person happy. You give them what they want, even if you feeling me? You want to make them happy, right? in hopes that they would, if push came to shove, if it, there was danger, like this person would stand up for you, right? Toxic. Mutual effort. What the fuck I just said? Exactly. A best friend. Yeah, this wasn't that person. You tried to make it so, though. Yeah, you did. That's why you stayed and took the abuse for so long. Because it's like you saw that this person had trust issues. You could see beneath this person's aura. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can see where their pain was coming from. You can empathize with this person. You had compassion. You're an empath. You're very genuine, loving, and nurturing energy. It's like you're the type of person you pour into others. Definitely. Come on, Spirit. What's going on here? And you want somebody, that has mutual effort and an open heart. Come on, Spirit. And an open heart, right? So together y'all can unlock these doors, these dark places that you have somebody to walk with you there that you can trust, my nigga. Anyway, come on, can I get another one? Ooh, somebody had bad sex. Ooh, child. Man, listen, we got communication, right? They had bad sex. They were emotionally distant. They didn't want to talk about shit. The chemistry was off. So when the chemistry's off, that means that there's not going to be no juices flowing. It's just going to be for GP just to be doing it. Then there ain't never going to be no satisfaction, right? Yeah, you thought somebody to the end, right? Friends to the end, till death do us apart. You were afraid to leave. Look at that shit. You was afraid to leave. Why? The mirror, the sacred mirror. But it was in the reverse, but it's the sacred mirror. This is the mirror this person was showing you who you were because you chose them. They chose you, you chose them. Hello. And now that you feel like, or you can see that this person's ways and efforts, guess what? That's you too. That's your mirror. Come on, Spirit. Somebody was afraid to leave, right? Safe space. Somebody, trauma bonding. Trauma bonding, that's what it was. You felt safe. You felt safe in the beginning. But when it came time to grow, to climb, together, unlocking new levels of intimacy and love and communication, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff, and talking about, the things that you want, your biological clock, you're hoping to have something accomplished by a certain time, being able to communicate with somebody, man, not somebody that's going to shut down when you want to express your feelings or concerns, or if they're in fear, they don't say anything, they go out and they get drunk, or they go cheat, right? Mutual growth, I'm telling you. Didn't I say mutual growth? Listen, and parenthood, you're on the same page on what you want when it comes to having children, and that shared vision is part of what makes this love so solid. Yeah, you guys want the same things, but are you on the same timeline to reach that? That's the difference. And is this the person that's in alignment with you to have that? Just saying, right, Spirit? Right. All right. I'm done with these. What time is it? I don't know why I keep feeling like I gotta rush, because I think I did have to rush, but I don't think I gotta rush now. I'm gonna close this out though. Let's get y'all spiritual as fuck. What's going on here? So yeah, justice is here. There's a tower happening in the background. This man been somebody you really thought that you was going to have something. That Ten of Pentacles, that Ten of Cups energy, right? The death do us apart, that enduring love, right? Yeah. And if this was a parent of your child, that you share a child, you guys share children, and this person was really out here, maybe you literally can even, no, I don't like that. was out here trying to destroy your character, imagine how that reflects on the child. To see one parent out here sabotaging another one. I don't care what the situation is. It does not matter. It don't matter. Remember, you laid down with this person. You brought a life into this world. And y'all should, if y'all can't honor nothing else, honor that shit. Damn, man. Like, that's what you want your child to grow up to be, like that? To hate their parent, and then in the end to hate their spouse, and to teach their children to hate their fucking... Man, you know what happens after that, right? At some point, the seeds stop fucking being planted. Your lineage just cut the fuck off. Ooh, child, because all out here planting these damn vines and things with thorns and thistles when you should be planting the seeds of integrity, humanity, love, protection of your loved ones. You feeling me? Exhale that bullshit. Exhale that bullshit. Let's see. Today practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapple. Or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe that in like it's sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff to dump on your therapist. Alright, y'all, that's your message. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you on the next one. Peace. Y'all stay up.